Welcome in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Good afternoon. Marvelous Monday. How is everyone doing today? Happy Monday. How are you? King, Kingdom, come on in. Come on in. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Kingdom, come on in. How are you today? How are you? Cupcake is crunching on ice. I don't know if you hear that. And Kingdom, how are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your Easter? How was your Easter? How is everything? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Let me get settled here, get myself set up, and then I can see everyone's comments. Come on in. Kingdom, come on in, come on in, come on in. How are you today? Welcome in. Hey, Lawrence. How are you today? Lawrence says, Marvelous Monday. Smash that like button. Yes, 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 yes. How are you? How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. Someone is enjoying some ice. Welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. How are you and how was your Easter? How is your Easter? How is everything? Kingdom, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Lawrence says, leave Cupcake alone. Cupcake is doing it on purpose. She's crunching on ice and she's just having she's having a blast. She's too much. She makes me laugh. I love her. So Kingdom, how are you? Lawrence, how was your Easter? How was your weekend? I missed you guys. I took Friday off just to do a little couple of things and catch up on some things that I haven't got a chance to do. So missed you guys. Definitely missed you guys. Come on in. Kingdom, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. And today's topic is Narcissists Love to Crucify Their Victims. And we'll get into that in a second. We'll wait for a few people to get in and then we will get started. Lawrence says, she brings you so much joy. You light up when you speak about her. She does. She really does. And she's so sweet. She's so sweet. And she's been through so much. But she's a warrior. And she is just, oh my goodness, she's so sweet. I just love her. It doesn't take a lot to make her happy. She doesn't ask for just about anything. So when she does, I try my absolute best to make sure that I make it happen, because she's not one of those kids, like simple things make her happy. So yeah, yep. So yes, I do. I absolutely do. I love her. So Kingdom, how are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, marvelous Monday. And like Lawrence says, as you come in, smash that like button. Smash the like button, guys. And then we're going to get into today's topic about narcissists love to crucify their victims and what exactly that looks like. And you know what? I might have to change that, change mine so I can get, hold on one second. I'm going to change my stand so that I can adjust that one. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so Kingdom, come on in, come on in, come on in. Um, Narcissists love to crucify their victims. Yep, and I wrote a few notes just so I wouldn't forget anything. So, Kingdom, what does that look like? Have you ever had to experience where no matter what you do, it's not good enough ever? And then if you happen to make an error or a mistake, or if you say something wrong by mistake, and the narcissist is around, and what does that look like if you make a mistake or you do something not on purpose, but you do something, or maybe you said something out of anger or whatever that looks like. They will nail you to the cross. They will crucify you for you making an error, you making a mistake, you saying the wrong thing, or they're very, very, very extra sensitive. So maybe you did or said something that hurt their feelings, and then they will give you the silent treatment for a very, very, very long time, and they won't speak to you because they're either their ego or their feelings are hurt. And because you have, and sometimes it's not on purpose, but because you have hurt their feelings, or did or said something that affected them in some way, they will give you the silent treatment, and they're going to nail you to that cross. They're going to crucify you for you doing or saying that thing, whatever that act is. So maybe I should have named it, they are hypocrites, that narcissists are hypocrites, because they hurt you. They say and do inappropriate things to you all the time, or to their victims, and we are supposed to forgive them. We're supposed to ignore it. We're supposed to let it slide. But when it's the other way around, and when the shoe is on the other foot, they don't know how to take it. They cannot, absolutely cannot deal with any kind of hurt. Super, super, super sensitive in every way. So isn't it ironic that the very person who does all of these vile and disgusting and mean and nasty things and evil things are the very ones who, when it's dished back at them, or you said, like I said earlier, or if you did or said something by mistake, in error, not meaning, not having any intention on hurting them, they take it super sensitive. So if you say something just maybe jokingly, and sometimes it's like, why are you upset about that? It doesn't, a lot of times the things that you do or say doesn't make sense to why they are so angry or, sensitive. But you might have said something jokingly, as a joke, completely as a joke, and then they take it definitely way, way, way out of proportion. And then they nail you to the cross, and they don't forgive you. They absolutely do not forgive you. And then they won't talk to you, because we know they're going to give you the silent treatment when they're upset or angry. They won't talk to you. They will not talk to you at all, which sometimes actually is a good thing, but they're so cold with it. And even though you didn't do anything wrong, sometimes you did absolutely nothing to them. and they will give you the silent treatment and make you feel and crucify you and make you feel like you are in the wrong and that you have done the most horrific, horrible thing to them. But yet, on the other hand, they've done so many horrible and disgusting things to you. Done so many horrible and disgusting things to you. So I just think it's really, really ironic that the very people who can't take a joke, who are super sensitive, who find fault with everything, they can't take it. They can't take it when it's dished back at them in any way. So yeah, yep. Hey Tarshul, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Tarshul says, I love the silent truth. Tarshul. Mwah. Yes, yes. Tarsha, what is that? What is that? What are some reasons why you got the silent treatment? Give me some examples of what are some things. You don't have to go like into detail unless you want to. But just, maybe you said a joke and they didn't think it was funny. They don't talk to you for 2 weeks. Cold silence, say nothing, absolutely nothing at all. So yeah, the silent treatment, y'all, oh my goodness. Unbelievable, completely unbelievable. Tarshall says it is oils, it's oils be not always. Yeah. Is that was that supposed to say it's all, sometimes it's random. It is random. Yeah, and sometimes it's it's way out of the blue. And not always clear. Yep. And sometimes if I made a decision without his consent. Yeah. Yeah. And so maybe it was a very small small decision, because they have to be in charge. They have to be in charge. They have to be able to say, you know I rule this, I run this. So yeah, they don't want you to do anything without them. Tarsha says, if I am right about certain things. Oh, well, they don't want you to be right. They're the ones that can be right. You can't be right. You are not allowed to be right at all. Yeah, yep. I know what that looked like. Oh, yeah, because that means that you are proving them wrong. And then you get the silent treatment, right? And then they don't talk to you for God knows how long. They literally will pass you and say absolutely nothing. Stone cold to the core, where it's like, okay, like I didn't do anything to you. So I don't know what you're so upset about. And sometimes it's for nothing. Sometimes they just go cold turkey, they don't talk to you. And you've done nothing, you've said nothing, and then you'll say to them, can you tell me what I did? Can you explain to me why you're walking around with a chip on your shoulder? Why are you giving me the silent treatment? Why are you crucifying me? What did I do? And they can't tell you. They cannot tell you. It is amazing, amazing how they work. Excuse me, guys. Let's see. Tarshall says, if I am right about certain things, I just learned to Tarshall says, I just learned to appreciate the quiet. I know that's right. It's probably the one time, or should I say the few times, when they're giving you the silent treatment that you actually have peace and quiet in your home if you live with them. It is amazing. But you know what? While they're giving you the silent treatment, they have nailed you to that cross. They've they're crucifying you, and sometimes you don't even know what you're being crucified for. But guess what? They have nailed you to the cross. You've done something wrong. Or this is the one that I got this probably 2, 3, 4 times a week, which I thought, oh my God, this is like, you gotta be kidding me. Um, he did something wrong or said something wrong or did something inappropriate to me, and then I said something about it, I addressed it, and then I got I got the silent treatment. Sometimes 2 months, no talking at all. And then this was classic. After whatever period of time was the silent treatment, like clockwork, it's not funny, but I've come to the realization that now that I'm out of it, thank you God, that I have to just find humor in it, and laugh. But at the end of whatever silent treatment that was, whatever I was being nailed to the cross for, even though he was the one that did the inappropriate thing to me or did something wrong to me, his way of patching up, I guess would be the best way to say it. He would come behind me and smack me on my behind and say, "What's your problem? What's my problem? Um, you're the one that's not talking to me. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem." But that's that blame shifting, always shifting it back onto someone else, and then would go on talking like the last month, 2 months, whatever period of time that was, like it didn't even happen. It's like, what? Oh my God, these people, oh my goodness, absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Tarshil says, exactly. Tarshil says, act like nothing happened. Like nothing, like that week, that 2 weeks, that month, that 3 months, that 2 months, whatever that was, that they did not talk to you. When I tell you, cold like ice, not talking to you, silent treatment. Listen, they nailed you to the cross. They crucified you for some act, for something, and most of the time it's something that they've actually done wrong. But how dare you correct them? How dare you tell them, that was wrong? Don't tell me I was wrong. Don't say that I did something inappropriate. Don't check me in any way, shape, or form. Don't you do that. And then that's when you get the silent treatment and nailing you to the cross. Yep, so act like nothing happened. Unbelievable, yeah. Hey, Ice, how are you? Welcome in. How you doing today? Ice says, salute, Treasure Kingdoms in chat. Yes. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. We missed you. We missed you. How you been and how was your Easter? How was everyone's Easter? I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I hope everyone had a really good weekend. And Tarshil said, like a 2-year-old. Tarshil, mwah. Okay, a 2-year-old, yeah, yep. But you know what? 2-year-olds forgive easier than they do. Yeah, 2-year-olds are upset maybe for 10, 20 minutes, and then they forget about it, and they've moved on. Um, the narcissist acts like a 2-year-old, but their period is not as quick. They don't get over things ever, 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 ever. They don't know how to put things in their back pocket and sit on it and just forget about it. They don't forget anything, by the way. They do not forget anything. And when they remind you of a story, the story is never, ever, ever, or they tell a story, it's never the way it actually happened. You're like, they exaggerate. And the entire story has been exaggerated. There's probably about that much truth in the whole entire story. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I says, indeed, Tarsha. I says, very good. Good. Tarsha says, great weekend without the narc. Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness. Sometimes y'all don't even know. Sometimes I put my music on and I just dance and I put it loud. Not real loud here, but I put it loud enough where I'm just singing and dancing because I love to sing and I love to dance. Honey, and nobody, sometimes the kids said, Mom, Mom, can you turn the music down? Now they don't even bother. Now they just let me enjoy myself. Yes, honey, and I enjoy every minute of it. Freedom. Yes. It's nice. It's nice. It's actually quite nice. So yes, without the narc. Yes, Tarshal. Yes, I agree. I says the narc will not forgive you for 20. Eyes. You know I love to laugh. Okay, that you ain't saying nothing. Okay, you ain't lying. You are not lying. They will not forgive you. They will not forgive you for not even for 20 years. They will rehash, literally will rehash the same story. Eyes. Oh my goodness. They will rehash. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny when you're going through it. It's really not. It is not. It is not. And I'm not making light of it. But in hindsight, now looking back, you realize listen, y'all, if it was ridiculous in any way, shape, or form, put in the comment section, ridiculous. Ridiculous. When I tell you ridiculous, ridiculous, y'all. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how, oh my goodness, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous in every way, shape, and form. Every way, y'all. Every way. Absolute. That's the only word that I can think of. If y'all can think of another word, please add it in. But ridiculous. Oh, child, you ain't saying nothing but a word. Oh my goodness. Yes, ridiculous, y'all. Ridiculous. Narcissists are ridiculous. And you got it. When you say, Lawrence, you still there? Lawrence, are you still there? Let me know if you're still there because I got something for you if you're still there. Yes, honey. Yes, completely and utterly. Oh my goodness. Ooh, thank you, God, for freedom. Thank you for vindication. Thank you for deliverance. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Tarshal said mine is still talking about me not letting take out now 6-year-old son for a haircut when he was a year old. He has yet to take him for a haircut. Yeah. I'm going to say it again. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay? Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ice, I love your emojis. Okay? Exactly. Exactly. Tarsha says it's hilarious now. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. They are delusional, completely delusional, and completely and utterly ridiculous in every way. In every way. Yeah. Yep. Ice says ridiculous to the 10th degree. Okay. Ice. Mwah. Absolutely. You're not going to get an argument out of me. You're right. To the 10th degree, to the 10th power. Yeah. Yep. In every way. In absolutely every way. Yeah. Yep. Tarsha says comedy show. That part. That part. Absolutely. Absolutely they are. Yep. Absolutely. But they will nail you to the cross for it, though. Even though you didn't do anything wrong, or maybe you made a mistake. They're going to crucify you for that error. They're going to crucify you for being you. They're going to crucify you. You went out somewhere and someone said hello to you. And they didn't like that that person said hello to you. So they're going to crucify you and they're going to nail you to the cross because someone said hello to you. And they're going to give you the silent treatment for whatever length of time they feel like is appropriate, because that's your punishment. That's your punishment. That is the silent treatment is your punishment. That is your punishment. For whatever transpired, whether you had something to do with it or not, that doesn't matter. Whether you played a part in it or not, whether you made an error or mistake or not, it's how they see it. It's how they interpreted it. It's how they received it. It's how they thought it happened. And you're going to pay for it. You're going to be nailed to the cross. You're going to be crucified for it. And you're going to get this silent treatment for their behavior or your error and your mistake. And if it's an error that you made and you apologize, that doesn't matter. And you mean your apology because you're like, wait, I'm sorry I offended you. I'm sorry that I upset you. I didn't realize it was a joke or whatever that event is. Or you try to explain it didn't happen that way. That wasn't my intention, or it didn't happen that way. What you say don't matter. What you say does not matter. You are going to be punished. The narcissist is going to punish you for you making a mistake. The narcissist is going to punish you for them doing their distasteful, inappropriate, disgusting behavior to you. You are going to be crucified for it. You are going to pay for it because you made them do it. So they're going to punish you for that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hey Vanessa, how you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? How are you today? I says, Tarshil, my ex-wife still talks about me. According to her, I, I am the devil incarnate. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But Ice, she doesn't tell anyone all the things that she did to you, does she? She doesn't share that part, does she? She was the perfect wife, right? According to her, she was the perfect wife. She did everything. She didn't do things to upset you. She didn't purposely go out of her way. Right, right. Yeah, yep, yeah. I know. I know. Tarshil says, I am just evil for doing the right thing. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yep. There you go. Yep. I remember one time I was sitting on my bed reading my Bible. And you know when you feel someone literally, you could feel like someone's burning a hole in your forehead. So I look up and he's standing staring at me and he says, you think that's gonna help you? You think that reading that Bible is gonna help you? Nothing's gonna help you. And you know what I did? I went back to reading my Bible. Guess what? The Bible helped me. Reading the Bible helped me. God helped me. You know why? Because where am I today? Hold on. Where am I today? Free. Free. So it helped me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, sir. Yes, sir. It helped me. Yeah. It helped me. It helped me so much. You left and walked out. Yeah, it helped me. No, it's not going to help me? Okay. But that's part of the intimidation. Because obviously he obviously had plans. But God's plan is greater. God's plan is so much greater. And we serve a magnificent, wonderful, and amazing God. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that Bible, you think that's going to help you? That nothing's going to help you. No, nothing. What he meant to say was nothing's going to help him. He was putting it on himself. He was speaking it over his own life. Over his own life. Nothing's going to help him. Yeah, yeah. That's the truth. Okay? That's the truth. Don't put that on me. I know who God is, and I know that God don't play. Okay? That's what I do know. So yeah. But this is the thing that is just amazing. Now I'm sitting there on my bed, minding my own business. I'm not bothering this man. I'm not saying anything to this man. But you had to stop doing what you was doing because you know why? Because the attention is not on them. They're very jealous of God. If the attention is not on them, if you're not kissing their behind and running around like a chicken without a head because that's the place that they want you to be in, confused and frustrated, yeah, because reading the Bible strengthens me. Reading the Bible helps me to stay grounded, dealing with that foolishness, and that's not going to help me. No, it's not going to help you or whoever. It's not going to help them. But that's not our problem. That's their problem. That's their problem. That's their cross to bear. for themselves. Yeah, yeah, yep. I says narcissists will have a very bitter and unhappy ending. Yes, they will. They absolutely will. That's their cross to bear, like we just said. That's their cross to bear. The Bible is not, that Bible is not going to help you. Nothing is going to help you. Somebody helped me. Somebody did. But they don't know the God that we serve. They think God is mock. As my mother says, my mother has a saying that say, God don't wear pajamas and he don't sleep. He don't sleep and he don't wear pajamas. So while we're sleeping, God is not sleeping. When we put on our night clothes, on our pajamas, or however it is that we sleep, he ain't sleep. He don't rest. He sees and knows everything. So yeah, yep, God don't sleep. So you're right. Yes, Ice. Yes, absolutely. Vanessa says, I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, Vanessa. Ice says, of course not. Okay, exactly. And Ice says, wow, treasure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I rebuke that, honey. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. And I'm standing strong in my peace, in my happiness, me and my two children. Or they say in the older name, me and my two children. Peace beyond peace. If I had only known, if you only, my mother, I love that lady. She said, if you only knew, if I had only knew that this is what life would have been like, I would have taken peace a long time ago. Yeah. Yep. Tarshal says, me too. I'm free, still reading my Bible and still attending church. Hello. 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 Right. But no, reading the Bible and going to church is not going to help us, according to them. Yeah. Because they want us to focus on them. They want us for them to be the focus of everything. Even God in the Bible, they're jealous of that. Even that they are jealous of. Because the focus is not on them. Because you're not running around like a chicken without a head, focusing on them. Because they want you to be looking good and crazy. Mixed up, angry, confused, yelling, screaming, arguing, cursing. That's what they want. Toxic in every way. Disrespectful in every way. On the roller coaster ride. And then it slows down for a little bit because we know it doesn't stay consistent. So just when you're going down slowly and everything seems to be even keel and quiet and calm, and before you know it, it's going to take a twist and a turn, and it's going to go all up, and it's going to drop fast. And that's what life is like when you're dealing with a narcissist. You are on a complete roller coaster at every moment of the day. Because you never know what's coming. You never know what's ahead. Ever. So that silent treatment, them nailing you to the cross, sometimes comes out of the blue. You don't have to do anything sometimes. Sometimes you don't have to do anything at all. Just you being you. You having light. You being great. You being who you are. You being happy. You not baiting into this particular game that they're playing. How dare you? How dare you not bait? How dare you not get upset? How dare you want to focus on yourself and do better for yourself? How dare you? Because if it doesn't involve them, there's a problem. There is a problem. Everything is a problem when it comes to them. There is nothing that you ever do that is correct other than in the beginning. And we know what that looks like, and we know what comes after that. So yeah. Yep. Tarsha says, great God. Okay, great God. Projecting. That's exactly what it was. Yep, that's exactly what they do. Yes, absolutely. Yep. I says, same here. If it was not for the Lord, okay? Hallelujah. If it was not for the Lord. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I do not know where I would be. Yep. His grace and mercy, and especially his peace, has kept me through the difficult times. Mwah. Amen. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. The wonder-working power of God. Yeah. Yep. Vanessa says, I realized that the so-called ex-narc friend was never genuine. My spirit was telling me that something was right with him, even when he was pretending to be nice. And Tarshal says, yes. Yeah. Yep. And Ice says, treasure you being you. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I love to laugh. Don't laugh too loud. Don't laugh too hard. Don't enjoy yourself too much. Because there's always, no matter what, you're over there and this is them. Peeking and watching. Everything you do, everything you say. Nothing passes them. Nothing at all. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's exactly right. But they're going to crucify you. And they're going to nail you to that cross. And they're going to give you that silent treatment. Like I said, for being you. For being who you are. Your genuine self. Yeah. Yep. I says, Vanessa, I believe the same thing with my sister-in-law who was single and jealous of our relationship. Hey, you never know. The sister-in-law could have had something to do with it. Because with these people, you never know. You never know. You never know. There's no telling. There is no telling. Because they run in packs, as we know. And they always, always have a choir. Somebody chirping in their ear, telling them what to do. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, very, very possible. Very, very possible. Very, very possible. Yep, but kingdom, guys, I hope you guys are having a good day. And yes, the narcissist absolutely, absolutely will nail you to the cross for no matter what, good, bad, or indifferent, mistake or not, what they have done to you, which is ludicrous in every way, absolutely ridiculous, that their behavior warrants them giving you the silent treatment because of something that they have done to you. Yeah. I says, AKA the flying monkeys. Exactly. Exactly correct. Yep. The flying monkeys. Unreal in every way. I says, time will expose the narcissist. It always does. And with the flying monkeys, they jump from branch to branch to branch. And then they try to jump back when they figure, oh, it's not working out. They want to jump back. No. Mm-mm. There's no do-overs. There's no do-overs. Mm-mm. No, you don't get a do-over. Uh-uh. For me, I've come to the point in my life. This is a decision that I have made for me. They get one chance to get it right. There is no do-overs for anybody. Not ever in my life. Ever again. If you can't get it right the first time, we're not backtracking. We're not doing it again. And we're not doing it over. That's the decision I have made for me. Because most of the time, people don't change. Most of the time, people don't want to do the work. Most of the time, people want to put the blame on you. So, what is the coming back for? To do it again, even worse? Mm-mm. Been there, done that, not going back. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. And they will. They always will. They always. And a lot of times they wind up burying themselves. They wind up destroying themselves for the most part. Nobody don't have to do it for them or make it happen. They do it for themselves. They expose themselves. Because the truth always prevails. Always. Vanessa said the narc ex-friend would talk bad about his children's mother, and his explanation for disliking her didn't make sense to me. I definitely think there was something not right with him. Yeah. Yep. That's what they do. That's what they do. They find fault with everybody else. Everybody else is the problem. Everybody else has something wrong with them. No one else does anything right. Narcissists, in their minds, are the most perfect people in the world. They're perfect in every way. Perfect in every way. I had wrote some notes. I'm just going to check and make sure that I mentioned it all. Yep. Yeah, I mentioned everything. Let's see. I says so true. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. That's where I am. Vanessa says, I'm glad the narcs are out of my life. Exactly. 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 Adios. Adios. Hey G, how you doing? G says, hey everyone, I am Sa. What? I'm sorry, honey. What is let me see if there's something else. G, how you doing? How are you? And explain, you said I am Sa. What does that mean? Or were you going to write something else? Let's see. Lawrence says, my aunt used to say, what's hidden in the wash will always come out in the rinse. I love it. I love it. I love it. What's hidden in the wash will always come out in the rinse. Exactly. Exactly. What's done in darkness always, always comes to light. Yep. So true. Vanessa says, I'm learning to identify narcs that come my way because I haven't got time to waste. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. G says, so thankful for you putting this information out. It's a lot of adults scared to speak on the topic. You're welcome. You're welcome. And this is an assignment that God has given me. So I'm just being obedient. And you're absolutely, absolutely welcome. And how you doing? How are you? How you doing? How is work? Any changes? Any changes? How's everything going? I hope everything is going well for you. Yes. Yep. So, but yeah, kingdom. We're not doing with no do-overs. Yep. No do-overs. What's in darkness always comes to light. And narcissists always, always, always give you the silent treatment for the things that they have done wrong. Or if you've made a mistake, how dare you make a mistake? They can make mistakes. They can say inappropriate things. They can do disgusting, vile things. And you are to forgive them. But if you make a little error, you make a little mistake, they're going to crucify you. And they're going to give you that silent treatment. Because how dare you? How dare you? You're not allowed to do any errors. Because remember, in the beginning, they look at you as being the perfect person. So for you to have flaws and they realize it, no, that you're not supposed to have flaws. You have to be perfect in every way. You have to be a robot. And you're not supposed to have feelings. You're not supposed to say, hey, I didn't like that. Could you not do that? Or could you not speak to me in that manner? I'm not going to accept that. Don't check them in any way. Don't disagree with them in any way, shape, or form. You have to agree with everything they say, even if they take you to a cliff. And you say, no, I'm not going over there. I don't want to walk over there. I'm afraid of heights. I don't want to go close to the edge. And if you don't want to go close to the edge because they're telling you that you need to go close to the edge, that's a problem. So you're not allowed to have feelings. You're not allowed to have your own mind. You're not allowed to see things in your way and have your own perception and feelings on anything that is different or contrary to what they think or feel or believe, whatever that is. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, very, very, very ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I said so true. Yes, indeed. Yep, indeed. Guys, as you come in, as Lawrence always says, smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button. And I'm going to wrap up soon. Lawrence says, God gives his children a special anointing and discernment. You always can tell when you're being deceived. Listen to your inner voice. Yes. And if you don't know what it is or don't know what it sounds like, ask him. Ask him to show you. Ask him to show you. It's that silent, that very small inner voice. Your intuition, your gut, your discernment, your first mind, not your second mind, your first mind, your first thought. That's God. Well, you'll just get a feeling or a thought will just pop in your mind out of nowhere. That's God speaking to you, directing you, showing you the answer, showing you what to do. But most of the time, we brush it off, or we shake it off, or we ignore it altogether. And then somewhere down the line, we think back and we say, oh, but then we've already gotten ourselves in. No, we got to listen. We got to listen. We got to be still. I say it all the time. Be still and listen. And the more we're still, the more we listen, the more we use it, the more we're obedient with it, he gives us more and more and more. Yes. Yep. Absolutely true, Lawrence. Absolutely true. Absolutely correct in every way. Yep. So Kingdom, is there anything else that you're having? Anyone have any questions? Anyone have anything that they want to mention before we wrap up? I'm going to wrap up for the evening. We've been here for almost an hour. So yeah, is there anything else that anyone has? Any other questions? Anything else that you guys want to mention before we close up the live today? And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate everyone. And our Kingdom family is growing, and I appreciate all of my loyal subscribers, all of my new subscribers. I welcome you, everyone. I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm just so excited that the family is just growing and growing every day. So very, very, very appreciative of that. Hey, Half Moon, how you doing today? Half Moon, we're closing and wrapping up. How you doing? Half Moon says, hi, hi. How you doing today, Half Moon? How are you? How are you? And how was your Easter holiday? How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing pretty good. I hope you're well. But Kingdom, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. Vanessa says, Lawrence, you're so right. Yeah, absolutely. That inner voice never lies. That is the God within you. Yep, absolutely. And then Half Moon says, I know I'm doing great. Awesome. I love it. I love it. When you're doing great, that's music to my ears. I love it. Absolutely awesome. So I'm going to wrap up. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I thought about this last night. I was like, you know what? We can do that. So we still are doing the My Testimony. If anyone is interested, we can do the you come on live, or you can tell me and I'll share it. So we're still doing that if anyone is interested in that. And then I thought about this last night. I said, if anyone wants to come on live with me to discuss whatever topic we have for the day, just say, hey, I would love to come live with you. And I have to check and see if you have to have, I don't know. I have to look and see if you guys have to have a certain number. I'll look into that. I'll see if I can look into that either today or tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow, to find out. But yeah, if anybody wants to come on live with me so that we can actually talk about the topic of the day, nothing to do with you personally if you don't want to do that. But if you want to come on live and go live with me, we have that option now. So, I'll look and see if you have to. I don't think you have to have a certain number of subscribers, but I'll double check that. Let's see. Vanessa said, very powerful what you said, Lawrence. Yes. Yep. Patty, how are you? Welcome in, Patty. We're wrapping up. Aw. Oh, but I'm so appreciative. Thank you for stopping by. And Lawrence says Vanessa is always tells you. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then Vanessa says, I was feeling in my spirit that the so-called ex-friend was fake and not a very nice person. Yeah. So, but Vanessa, the only thing we got to get you to do is to listen to the discernment that God is giving you, you know, so that you're not getting yourself involved with those types of people. So if we listen to it, God is always going to give us the answers. You know, it may not be the answer that we want, but it's always the right answer. And Patty says, that's a phone. That's a phone into. There's a phone into. I'm sorry, honey. You want to explain? Let me read it again. There's a phone into. I'm not sure what you mean by there's a phone into. I'm sorry, honey, if you want to explain. And then Lawrence says, Patty, God bless. Yep. And Patty says, just got here. 4 lives. Yeah, yeah. Welcome in. But I'm wrapping up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But tomorrow, we'll be back again tomorrow. And then go ahead and check out the TeeSprings stores. And also check out the spread shop. I'll see if I can put the link to the spread shop and the and Teespring under the live for you, okay? So check it out. And I think Teesprings, there's free shipping right now. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. There's some cute things in there. And then Patty says, thank you, Lawrence. You too. And Lawrence says, God bless everyone. Have a beautiful evening. Yes. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful evening. And we'll be back tomorrow. Have a good evening. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.